Yeah, hello, this is Dave from cheapbooks.com playing World of Tanks. The tank is a Tetrarch. I believe this is a Russian tank. It's a Tier 2 light tank. And the map is Malinovka. Now, this is a map where I do spotting, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to spot in the middle of the field, in the G3 area. So you're going to see, you have to have a fast tank, you have to have the coated optics, the binocs, you want to have camouflage on your crew, you want to have the camo net, the recon, situational awareness, you want to have brothers in arms if you can. So watch what I'm going to do. Nobody ever does this.
Let's go.
But this proves you can do it. I'm going to head out. I might have to go through a wall. You want to avoid trees and walls because they slow you down. I've had to bail before. I'm going to go across the center field, and nobody's going to see me. And then I'm going to roll into that bush right there. And this is something that I did 2 years ago, one of the techniques that I learned. It works better in the low-tier games because people don't have the spotting range as in the higher-tier games. So I'm not saying it's impossible in a higher-tier game, but it's going to be a lot more risk. Now, what you'll notice, if you look at my team, you're going to see that almost everybody is camping at base. And that can be good and it can be bad. We had a few targets light up, but unfortunately I wasn't able to light up enough of the targets. And the reason why is because the range of this tank is about 30% less than a higher tier tank.
Hydraulics are down. We have to hand crank the turret.
You can see one of my allies hit me. Not a lot of action. So most of my allies still are camping at base. Haven't spotted any more tanks, but they must be there. You can see that there's another person who has advanced to the F5 area. Let's see who's over there. That M2 Light J can do. And it looks like he's taking hits. I would not be surprised if there's a lot of enemy tanks right in front of us. Don't presume that they've all left the base. Okay, so we see that they finally came around. They probably went up to the hill, didn't see us there, and were confused and like, hey, all these campers over here. You see that another tank is going across the center, and he didn't receive any shots, although now someone is shooting at him. So we've uncovered 2 more tanks at the enemy base.
Where'd they go?
I wonder if that's another. Yeah, that's a 3rd tank. They already killed the other one that we spotted there.
Target acquired.
And it looks like you got a T7 car, so there's another tank.
Where'd they go?
We got another ally coming across. You do have to be very patient. Okay, so there's another tank, the LTR. I don't know if he was one that was there and he just moved to the other side of the rock or not. Yeah, I think he just moved. It's 5-6.
Target lost. Ready to fire.
I do a lot of spotting, and this is not the best spotting that I've ever done.
Where'd they go?
But there's plenty of games where I spot tons of tanks and we still lose, and I don't know the reason why, but it happens on Province all the time. So, in the results at the end of the game, I spotted approximately 8 tanks. Now we're getting to the point where I'm not spotting tanks
Target
anymore,
acquired.
because my team, let's take a look at the little mini-map. You'll see that I'm surrounded by my teammates. We've got teammates in front of me and behind me, so I'm not really doing any spotting, and I must not have been paying attention. But for me to be here right now is completely useless. Now I should have long been attacking with my allies.
Let's find another target.
But it's also always, you get a little bit nervous to leave the bush because you think, oh, everybody's going to be looking at you or something like that. Everyone's going to see you. But usually nobody has a clue that you were there.
Ready to fire. They killed our driver. We're covering his position. Bail out. This vehicle has had it.
Okay, so that's the game, and I wanted to show you spotting midfield on Malinovka. Like I said, I don't know what tiers you can do it in, but definitely tier 2 it works. I would say probably tier 5 and tier 6 you could probably do it also, but once you get up into the higher tiers, if you're in a tier 10 game, you might not be able to make it there without being spotted. I will give it a shot one day. But I haven't tried it in a long time. Okay, that's the Tetrarch. If you have any questions or comments, please post below.